Hey there, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click notification bell. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.
Backcourts, when you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at a time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Kevin.
I can see the bruises. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Tatum on the wing. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
There's Brown with the 3. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Leonard.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Nobody near George. Offline with his 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Brad Stevens. He said efficiency is a buzzword around the league, and that's Kawhi Leonard. He doesn't turn it over, doesn't take bad shots. He can give you 30 and never force a thing. Kevin, that doesn't sound like an easy assignment.
Thanks so much, David.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now here's Leonard. A 23-point game for him in the win against Golden State. Smart passes to Brown. Pass to Thompson. He dishes it to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown with the bounce pass. 4 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Offensive rebound. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Free throw good from Morris. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Well, he's one of the most uniquely built players in the NBA, and Kawhi Leonard draws contact often. I'm not sure he feels it, but he gets it.
The first one falls.
Now, quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Walker's shot is off.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Beverly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Ibaka, Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And really an advanced feel for scoring the basketball. Tatum picks and chooses his shots nicely.
Leonard against Brown. And it's Leonard missing.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Walker's shot is off.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And Walker kicks to Brown. From deep, buries it from three-point range.
And the three-point shot is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be draining these looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The fourth pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history. Let's take a look at Paul George, some stats on him. Coming off a terrific season, first in steals, and of course, one of the game's truly elite scorers with the second most points per game in the league.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. Now, here's Beverly. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Morris with the bucket.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Here's Walker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Brown dishes to Smart. And here's Walker outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers trail by 5. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, not much you can do to stop that. Leonard showing once again his physical prowess at the 10.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Thompson outside. Tatum against Morris. Tatum passes to Smart from the wing. Morris with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
That shot off the mark. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Smart. And a miss there on the triple.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Back to Leonard. And no good. Some solid defense from Brown. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And how about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And that one falls for Tatum. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent, what are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. That talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
Yeah, what's their chemistry like? Exactly.
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 6, shoots over Brown, and it's good off the back rim and in. 8 points for Leonard.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Lou Williams is checked in for the Clippers. Thompson finds Brown. Great D that time from Leonard.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Walker. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And the pass to Thompson. Now Walker over Williams, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. And it's 8 points for Walker.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first.
Think about Paul George in his 2nd year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it.
Boston making a switch here. Teague's checked in. And he's good on the second. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Warriors. And Walker kicks to Tatum. Thompson looking for an opening. Walker's shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
Teague can't hit. The Clippers trail. Right side, Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Takes a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got 13.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Knocked loose. Thompson dishes to Walker. Brown against Leonard. Brown down low. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard the pass to Williams. Back to Leonard. Rebound, Boston. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Bounce pass from Williams. Ibaka finds Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 5 to shoot. And a deep 3 from George. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. Boston's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. And Thompson kicks to Walker. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And finished off by Leonard.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Now here's Walker. 8 points for him. Brown outside. To end the cold streak. Rebound by the Clippers.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Walker. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Walker against Williams. He can't get that one. Good D by Thompson. Celtics trail by 4. Brown the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Now Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Los Angeles is gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Leonard. Over Brown. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Williams. And that's 17 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
The drive by Thompson, and he gets it to go.
Tristan not worrying in the least about the defense that time, just powering through.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Thompson no good on the free throw.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
Williams can't hit. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. The offensive rebound. Teague against Morris. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Clippers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. And the technical free throw is good. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. And a deep 3 from George. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Outstanding defense from Teague to prevent that shot from going down.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Celtics trail by 3. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Kennard is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. The game now all time. Teague's got his first 3 points of the game.
What a sweet-looking stroke there from Teague. He's lethal from the three-point line.
Now George. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Golden State.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Teague kicks to Tice. Back to Teague. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The rebound by Ibaka. The Clippers shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Pass to Williams. Here's ABC. No points in the game yet for him. Williams against Brown. And there's the pass to Tice. No good that time. Ibaka with some nice D. And that one's good, George. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Here's ABC after the basket by Los Angeles.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
George against Brown. Lets it go. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's ABC. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now. And I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Took him no time at all on that one. 10 points for Paul George.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Teague, the pass to Tice. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Player development, not just a coach's job, Brent, something you're active in right now. And, you know, there are some players who are playing currently who are terrific mentors and teachers on teams.
There's no doubt about it that there are guys. I think about first what Vince Carter has provided to the teams he's been around in the past couple seasons. Zach Randolph, to some degree, was doing that as he moved from Memphis to Sacramento. But there are guys who are still players and that are on the floor contributing and doing big things like Chris Paul and Mike Conley that are such huge attributes to an organization when they start to introduce the changeover in their roster or the next phase of their team. You got to give a lot of kudos and appreciate the fact that players who've been that great for that long accept and willingly accept, Kevin, the role of teaching young guys and paying it forward.
And role players that have been like Calderon and Haslam, who have not been stars, but have been important parts of their organization.
Also, tremendous examples of what it means to be a professional day in and day out. If your responsibilities aren't as great as the top 4 or 5 players, there's still things you can do to make your team better on a daily basis. Those are 2 great names, Kevin.
Now here's Teague. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
First one falls for him.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws. Well, it was the Boston Celtics, their last game a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Kennard kicks to Williams. Passes to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Celtics trail by 3. Smart passes to Tice. Out to the right wing. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Pass to Kennard. Zubac's with it. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Baseline J on the way, and too long on the shot. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
And he can't get the first one. You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
And it's tied up with that one.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Now here's Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. George finds Zubats. Goes back up. The shot, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Pass to Tice. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. What a jam!
Wow. Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Now here's Teague. 8 points for him. Williams looking around. Good. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Williams against T. Outside Williams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Brent, you played there half a decade. I know you've got fond memories. How much does that city love the NBA?
The Seattle fans are incredible, and I don't know how much,
knowledgeable.
Yes, and how much longer do we have to keep talking about how we want a team in Seattle?
One of the great cities in this country.
A fantastic place to play, to live, and the city is starved to get the Sonics back up there in the green and gold.
And they'll support them.
Oh, there's no question about it. So the time is ticking, and everybody's excited about the opportunity in the near future for the team to return.
And Williams drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Williams passes to Leonard. Back to Williams. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
Here's Teague. Nice D from Williams. Clippers leading by 4. This one for 3. Tries again. Here's Zubac. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the New Orleans Pelicans. And the first one at the line is good. Marcus Morris is checked in for Luke Kennard. And then for Boston, Tatum, he's checked in for ABC. And Walker's subbed in for Teague. And he makes both free throws. And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. 6-point game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Fires for 3. Boston, no good that time either. The Clippers shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Leonard kicks to Williams. Clock at 4. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Walker. And that one, good. Walker's got 10 points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
George, that's a 2-pointer. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
It's stolen by Morris. Now the Clippers moving it up. And Morris throws it down.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
High arcing shot kept alive. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 16-7 run. George, no good. Celtics trail by 10. Smart passes to Williams, and Williams throws it down.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kemba Walker picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Clippers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Throw good, Lou Williams.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team, someone the younger guys look up to.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And that one falls for Tatum.
3rd pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
And so Tatum nails them both. Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside Williams. The pass to Leonard. Over Tatum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And it's now 23 points for Kawhi Leonard. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Now here's Zubac. Leonard with the bucket.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Celtics trail by 10. Walker dishes to Tatum. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Shoots from the elbow. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And how about the mindset of Tatum? Even when the D is in his grill, he somehow finds a way to get shots up and over them.
Williams banked in off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Walker finds Tatum. Outside, Smart. Down low. Walker's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. Passes it to Walker. Outside Tatum. Over Morris. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For 3, Williams, rebounded by Smart. Smart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Boston, no good that time either. And here's Leonard from 3. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 28.
Well, the defender leaning just a little. Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kawhi Leonard is having one of those nights. He ended up with 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Well, we all appreciate the toughness of Kawhi Leonard. Nothing phases him mentally. Wears you down physically, always focused, always competing. Terrific first half.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge. And it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Celtics trail by 13. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Beverly looking around. Ibaka finds George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Pass to Leonard. Takes the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from 14. This is the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Outside George over Smart. And it's George missing.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Outside, Smart. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Outside, George. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. George has got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
From deep, Walker. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Steady strides in Kawhi Leonard being more and more comfortable as the go-to scorer for this team.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Walker's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside Leonard from past the arc. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Brown the pass to Smart. Can they get it? And that one is off. George with the defensive effort.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. And the first one drops. And how often do players argue calls knowing that they are in the wrong? They know they're going after something that was the correct call.
Let's just say often, Kevin. I mean, you just never, the whistle.
Are they thinking ahead in terms of saying?
I don't think so.
No.
It's emotional. It's just an emotional reaction. I mean,
Yeah.
you're out there running around and doing what you do, and you get a whistle, you're going to react to it like, oh, I did something wrong. Yeah. Why am I in the principal's office right now? I want to get my side out. I know you saw it. Everybody does it.
That sounds like you may have done a lot of that.
I tried to avoid that, Kevin. Quite
did
frankly.
you? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't think that's healthy for you and your reputation.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And he knocks down the first one. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Walker. And so Tatum nails them both. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. The pass to Morris. Dishes to George. He hits it from 9. George has got 16 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
T kicks to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You got to close off the lane to the basket. Tatum is just so good at creating angles to attack.
Now here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Leonard missing. Celtics trail by 18. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And slam dunk by Tatum.
A huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Leonard against Brown. Morris kicks to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This offense just looks so different when Kawhi Leonard is on the floor and when he's knocking down shots like this.
Teague against Leonard. Passes it to Tatum. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now here's Beverly. Left side, Ibaka. Smart against George. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. To the wing on the left. Teague with the ball. He's got 8. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Well, if Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap 2 hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Luke Kennard comes in for George. ABC's checked in for the Celtics. No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 16. Beverly wide open. Drops in the tray. Beverly's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Teague's got the ball here for the Celtics. And Kennard came into the league viewed mostly as a shooter, but he's been able to provide much more than that.
I mean, better than you think when he puts the ball on the floor. Learning how to lean into defenders and step back to open up the shot is a better playmaker than he gets credit for, and we should see him take on a larger role as he develops.
Free throw good. Teague. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And the versatile wing, Nick Batum, wants a do-it-all scorer, but Greg, he's started to take less of an active role in offenses lately.
And Batum has been asked to do less volume scoring, but it's helped his efficiency as a player. Now past 30 years of age, you could see his role on teams being similar to that of Andre Iguodala's as he ages in the league.
And Boston has possession. The Clippers getting the bucket. 6 on the shot clock. Brown, good.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Now Beverly can't connect from short range. Here's Teague. 9 points in the game so far. Tatum on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
You got to avoid fouling Tatum in those situations. He's very clever at getting the defense to kind of bite when he attacks.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. And that one falls for Tatum. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. He doesn't get the second one. Clippers leading by 17. Inside, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Pass to Tatum. Shoots from 8. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Bounce pass from Beverly. Outside Batum. Outside Leonard. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Shot's good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That's good from Beverly.
I think Patrick Beverly, for the entirety of his NBA career, is really going to embrace the role of being the villain. Has no problem with it whatsoever.
Both free throws good from Beverly.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And here is Teague. He's got 9. The shot, no good. Ibaka with some nice D. Beverly against Brown. Now here's Beverly. 5 points in the game. Pass to Kennard. Outside Batum. Los Angeles with another miss. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Here's Ibaka, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jeff Teague.
And back in 08, Ibaka became the first player ever from the Republic of Congo to be drafted in the NBA.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Free throw good. Serge Ibaka. That misses, so he splits the free throws. For Boston, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Teague finds Tice. Tatum on the wing. Can't hit that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. Teardrop shot, and it's Beverly missing. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Offensively, just versatile. Tatum keeps his defenders on edge with so many moves with the ball.
Now here's Beverly. He has 5. Off on the layup. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the inside, Tice, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Teague. Last year, getting it done. He was around 12 points a game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds.
And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
That's good from Tice. He's perfect from the line this time. Clippers leading by 18. The pass to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Back to Beverly. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. From about 16. That one off the back iron and out. Celtics trail by 18. Brown outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Kemba Walker's checked in for Teague. That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Here's Williams. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Beverly against Walker. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Great showing for him last season. 10th in scoring, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Kicks to Brown, passes it to ABC. Brown against Batum. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Walker. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. Batum grabs the miss. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ivica Zubac is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Williams. Then there's Batum, and it's Beverly in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Beverly, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Walker. That one goes. Count it.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Leonard on the wing. Over Tatum. Leonard, no luck. Celtics trail by 11. To the left wing. Unloads from 9. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Clippers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And Brown over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And here is Los Angeles now. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard draws the double and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Williams kicks to Batum. Three-pointer on the way. They get it again. Leonard. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Walker, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Now, here's Beverly. Tight defense on him. Pass to Zubac. A second chance effort, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle, here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's Williams. Here's the floater. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Yeah, it's pretty much unguardable there. You got to respect Lou Williams' ability to guide those floaters softly into the rim.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 9 points on the basket from ABC. A different look for the Clippers. Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Paul George in for Patrick Beverly. The Celtics also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Zubac. He kicks to Leonard. George looking around. 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Tatum.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Now, here's Thompson. Brown the pass to ABC. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw, no good.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter and a pretty good defender and rebounder.
Smart's checked in for ABC. And he sinks the second. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Smart dishes to Thompson. Right wing. Brown wide open, he fires. Boston again missing.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Walker against Williams. The rebound by the Celtics. Smart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside Williams. There's the pass to Zubac. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Patterson, he's checked in for the Clippers. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 10 points here in the second half.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Walker. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 22 is their biggest lead.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
Now, here's Walker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Smart, and it's blocked. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
The first free throw is good. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
Kemba Walker hits them both.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Now here's Leonard. George passes to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Leonard. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's George for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Williams kicks to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Pass to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Morris dishes to Leonard. Back to Morris. 17-foot shot on the way. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Clippers. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Celtics trail by 3. Walker the pass to Tatum. Thompson outside. Pass to Walker. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves, and we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And Morris drops them both. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Free throw, no good for Walker. Thompson finds Brown. Outside, Walker. Four on the shot clock. And here's Brown outside. Kept alive by Boston. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The three from George. Trains the three-pointer. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Walker. And the Clippers call time here. Stolen by Walker. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
George double teamed. Morris right side. Ibaka outside. Shot clock at 5. Inside, here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 11 points here in just the second half. And Walker kicks to Tatum. Now the pass to Thompson. Celtics passing it around. It's Brown with the drive. Leonard with the steal. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. Celtics trail by 6. Brown finds Thompson. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Paul George.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And it's good for 2. Leonard's got 44.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Now here's Walker. And the shot goes in.
Timeout, timeout.
That is how he rolls. A prolific scorer. Walker's been calling his own number tonight.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Clippers with the ball. 22 is their biggest lead. Williams passes to Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
And he knocks down the first one. Leonard hits them both. Celtics trail by 8. Walker with it. Smart on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Celtics shooting for the game at 42%. Tatum kicks to Walker. It's good from the top of the key. Walker's got 30 points. Clippers leading by 6. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
George is not settling for low percentage plays right now. He's putting the defense in a really tough position.
Walker against Williams. Outside, Walker. And there it is for him. Walker's got 32 points in the game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Smart against George. Lets a floater go. Good D by Thompson. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 6. A nice shot by Tatum.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And here is Los Angeles now. Beverly for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Walker. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. And it's the Clippers with the ball. 22 is their biggest lead. It's stolen by Brown.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And Thompson kicks to Tatum. And here's Brown outside. They get it back. And here's Walker outside. That one's not going to go. So the Clippers with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.